Hi, welcome to another edition of What DoMe Does, starring me, Do Me More. Well, welcome to episode number 3 of What DoMe Does, or What DoMe Did, or What She's Gonna Do. We want to welcome everyone for joining us, and I got my Do crew here. I got Jay right next to me or across from me today, and then we have our Paul or Polly on our camera. He's our director.
Yeah, he's back.
I know, the man behind the scenes.
Damn cameras.
Just don't tell him his fly is open though.
Oh,
See, I knew he would look.
so did I.
So today's topic, we really don't have anything, but we're just going to do like random current events or what's going on in the world or here in Sacramento locally. And so, what you got for me, Jay?
What do I have? What do you have? Well, what are some of the topics of local? I mean,
Oh, let's see. It's March. Let's see. We got St. Patrick's Day coming up.
it's true. It's also Women's Month.
March is
going on.
Women's Month. We did bingo, a week ago, and raised some good money for the March of, I don't know if it was called March Madness, but it was Women's March type of thing. That was a fun little event. I was wore out.
You're always wore out after a show.
I'm always wore out.
Yeah.
I did 3 days of drag in 4 days.
Well, what drags did you do?
Oh, we did bingo on that first Thursday, and then I did a private birthday party. I had to be in full drag for that, and then we did another drag brunch on Sunday.
Yeah. Well,
raised a little bit of money there too, and
a little bit. We
raised a lot of money.
Actually.
We raised over $5,000.
Yeah, it was pretty good for our first go at it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for.
In daytime too. It's not pretty to see a drag queen in daytime.
Well, the sun kind of blinds us, so it's kind of like we're squinting
I know.
anyways.
And then I had some out of town queens come up, and they helped us entertain and get the crowd going.
Yeah, they were lovely. What were their names again?
Oh,
Luna was.
we had Luna, Damien of Fresno, and then we had Bijou Lamore of Chico, and then Vivica Montiago, I think that's how you say her last name, from Stockton. And then we had some drag kings, and then we had the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence,
Mhm.
and they got the crowd going, and it was a sold out event.
Yeah.
And so we had over 200 people.
Yeah.
And so
It was good seeing the sisters. Like the first time I ever saw them was in Vegas when they kind of came out, and I didn't realize there was like chapters. It's kind of like the whole, the court type thing that they have. So, do you have any involvement with the sisters, or is it just kind of like? Hey,
I just seen them out in the community and stuff when I reigned as Empress years ago. The sisters were everywhere.
Mhm.
They were out there. The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence have been around a long time. They started, I believe, in San Francisco,
Mhm.
and I think other chapters have kind of picked up on it.
Yeah.
And so they get out there and they do their thing. They raise money, and it's a great organization.
Yeah. Yeah, and I believe that the organization does have a kind of a goal, or
I believe so. I don't
it's
know that much about it, but I know
I think it's HIV. I
they
think they
did
have.
have a lot, a bigger following over the years, so they've kind of dropped a little bit. But I think a lot of organizations have gone through that.
What do you mean
And
drop by drop?
the volunteers and support and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
There used to, I think, back when I started around with them, there was about 7 to maybe 10 of the sisters out there, and I've only seen about 3 or 4. And so, but again, I don't know that much about them. I'd like to know more. Maybe some night we might have some of the sisters here.
Well, there you have it. We have to now because
now we
they're
have to.
listening.
Now we can get them out there, then get more people involved with them.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no, I
so,
think it does have to do something with HIV. At least in the Nevada or Las Vegas chapter, I know one
true,
of them.
very
They
true.
helped raise a lot of money for people that didn't have money for HIV medicines, and
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like today. I don't know if people are still struggling or not.
I don't know. The way our government is going now, there's not a lot of funding for a whole lot of things. So, that's when our community's got to get together and
Heavy topic.
stand our guns and fight for what's right for all of us.
Put an
Yeah.
uncap on and
Yeah.
make a
I
statement.
mean, our economy is going in a direction we don't want to see go, but I think with our government now, It's kind of scary what it's looking to be.
Yeah,
And so I don't get political or anything like that. I mean,
but here we go.
I know, as I always said, he's not my president.
Uh-huh.
But, I'm just one person. You're one person,
Mhm,
everybody has their say on everything.
mhm.
I just hope the next 4 years flies by quickly.
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, a lot of the things in the news or whatever. But with this presidency, it's kind of been interesting because it's opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like I go to a lot of people's houses for my job, and so I'm constantly going out into like Dixon, Vacaville, and I see a lot of like these Trump supporters and their flags. And
Yeah, they're everywhere.
initially, yeah, and initially it was like, oh my god, this guy's got like 10 flags. This is okay. This is, but in my job, I have to have an open mind and just be kind of
Yeah.
whatever. But you know what? To be honest, all the Trump supporters that I've had are the sweetest people.
Yeah, very true.
It's just I don't know. I guess they're
I always tell my roommates, I think they're all brainwashed.
yeah, well, I mean, it's kinda like sports, right? It's just kinda weird that we're willing
Very
to kill.
true,
I
true,
mean,
true, true.
if someone wins the Super Bowl, we don't attack each other if our team didn't win, but
Oh, yeah, and the halftime show sucked.
I didn't watch the football
I
this year.
I I'm very butch on the weekends sometimes.
On the well, do you watch football?
I like those tight end and the wide receivers.
That's all you know about it.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can portray one of those.
can you?
Yeah, the wide end or
Oh,
the tight end.
I don't know, wide end receiver. Uh-huh,
Yes. I could score a touchdown or 2 back in the day.
back in the day. I think you
Yes.
could still today. Put some shoulder pads on you. We'll
I know. Oh, but back in the '80s, we had a lot of shoulder pads.
well, you're in the community here more, so what else is the
Oh, let's see, we
hot
had
topics?
March, we had the Oscars, or was that in February?
I don't know.
I don't know, it was sometime, I know that, but the Oscars, they was okay. I was a little disappointed that Wicked didn't get any more wins than it did.
What did it win anything?
They got only, I think, 2 awards. They were nominated for several awards, and they only got, like, 2,
Mm,
and one of them was, I believe, costume design,
yeah,
and he was the first, I think they said, African American male to receive that, and so I thought that was kinda cool.
that is cool. It's
Yeah,
kind of
I did see the movie. I probably should have my gay card removed. I was never a big Wizard of Oz or The Wiz or anything like that, 'cause I know growing up, it never really I never got into that.
mhm.
I mean, the song is legendary, but that's about as far as I know that much about it. I went with friends, and it was very good. I was impressed with it. My roommate had to buy the video, so now we had the video, so he sings the song all the time.
Wait, is the video of the movie or the
Yes, of the
oh, okay.
movie,
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah,
And
well,
I think we have Over the Rainbows on all that stuff in here somewhere.
yeah. So you did watch it.
Yes, somewhere.
So what?
Hmm?
You did watch the movie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
It was good. I
What
mean,
could have
I'll
made
I'll
it
go see
better,
part
like
2.
it well, do you know so the movies are based off of the play that was based off the book.
A book, and then the one on Broadway.
Yeah, that which is Wicked.
Yeah.
But the play that Wicked is based off of a book, and the author does have like 3 I forget what the next one is, so I mean, it's been years, so I don't know if they
Yeah.
now that it's in Hollywood, they may come out with a part 2 if
Well, the
especially if
way
it's
they
success.
ended it, it kinda leaves you hanging that they're in hopes that there's gonna be something else.
Yeah, because the story does go on. Like,
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
whole
so
second book, so
they always make a sequel to something. And so
yeah.
and then a lot of the other movies that won, I never even heard of before.
And do you remember their names?
No.
Yeah.
And even the one that my who I was named after, she didn't receive her award. Everybody
Oh,
everybody
Demi
projected
Moore.
her, Demi Moore, to win for Best Actress, and she didn't win.
What movie was that?
I don't remember the girl that won, but she was young.
I know what movie was Demi in?
Well, Doomy's been in a lot of movies, but I don't even remember the name of it because I have never even heard of it before.
Yeah.
Um, but seeing the previews of it looked kind of freaky.
Freaky as in
I
hey,
don't know.
or
She's like her body does something.
oh, so it's like kind of horror-ish kind of
Yeah.
suspense. Oh,
So it's kind of
I'll have to
freaky.
look that up.
That's what I'll look like in a few more years. I don't know.
In a few more years?
hmm Well, smoke and mirrors on a lot of cameras.
I know. And not so much light, but
Yes, not a lot of light.
there we
We
go.
look better in the dark. But yeah, other than that, that was the Oscars weren't they were okay, you
Yeah.
know.
Which one is it with the music? I know I sound horrible. I get everything confused. So the one where they get awards for like best artist, is that
Well, the Oscars
Grammys?
are always more,
That's video.
yeah, what do they call it?
Is
The
it Grammys
European
or
world stuff. I mean, they have all the every little category imaginable,
yeah.
you know, and then they lead up to supporting actor and actress and all that.
Uh-huh.
But opening number was cute. You know, they did the Wicket, the performers for that,
Yeah,
and
I heard about that. That would have been cool to watch.
yeah, that was like one of the better highlights of the whole movie, oh, the whole show.
Or the beginning, the
Yeah,
intro.
but other than that, that was about it.
Yeah.
And they praised the people for the firefighters and everybody that was down in LA and all that. So that was really cool. You know that they're showing their support for people who help rescue some of Hollywood.
So other than the Oscars though, what else you got?
I know I'm running out of ideas. Let's see. What else?
You
Let's
running out of
see.
ideas.
I know.
We don't
Well, we have St. Patrick's coming up this coming weekend.
mhm. Are you gonna do the marathon?
Oh no,
Why?
I do a marathon of eating
Mhm.
corned beef and cabbage
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I'll probably just sit at
How that
home,
is.
you know,
Are
because
you
it's
gonna
just too
cook?
wild. I'm too old to go out and party with all those young kids now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
there's
St.
a lot
Patrick.
of activities going on in Old Sacramento. There's a big thing going on there. And then there's a run or something tomorrow, which is Sunday.
Mhm.
And so for all those butcher people out there, you know, that want to freeze their butts off going out there and running early in the morning.
Yeah, well, I can tell I have a friend that's doing it. He's doing a half marathon, but I've done like 5K and 10Ks, and after you run for like 20 minutes, cold is good.
That's true. I used to run back in high school, so I know what it's like to get out there and run, and then all of a sudden you're hot. And I have hot flashes now at this age, but you know, I
There you
call it
go.
menopause,
Menopause.
menopause.
Mhm.
And so, but that's about it. Yeah, we got going on.
Are you
I'm
booked for
sure there's
anything?
other things. I am going to be out and about, you know, this next Friday night, 10 o'clock at night. If you want to catch me performing, which is very rarely that I entertain, I'm going to be at the Old Bear Dive on 14th and H, and I'm actually hosting the show.
Oh, cool. So
And
it used to be the Bear Dive. What is it now?
it's I don't even know what the name of it. They told me, but I can't remember what it is. It's under
Forget.
new ownership.
Uh-huh.
And she's just really doing a really good job of trying to
Yeah.
take it over and make something of it.
Yeah.
And so,
So it's the same owner that after the Bear Dive, right?
yes,
Okay, because I thought I heard
yeah,
somebody
and they
say it's been
changed the
changed
name
again.
of it. I cannot remember what the name of it is.
Mhm.
But you know, it's a cute little bar.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much activity, but you know, hopefully more people get the word of mouth.
Yeah, it's kinda set off the trail there. It's right across from, like,
Yeah,
what do you call it? The convention center right
yeah,
there, kind of a street back, so
yeah. So
cute
that'll be on it.
cute
We'll
little
be on
bar.
starting at 10 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
So
Oof,
drag
that's
time
late.
that means 11 o'clock.
Oh, really?
They're
That's
always
even
late.
late.
All drag queens always start the show late.
Uh-huh.
But and then what I even had to make some notes of what we got coming up. Also on April 3rd, we're doing our first Thursday of the month, our bingo.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
know, that's
shoot,
going to be
that's
at the
right around the
bar
corner.
in Midtown Mangoes.
Mhm.
And that one there is going to be a fun little event. And then April 12th is the Imperial Court that I belong with. We're doing our annual gala, and it's going to be our 52nd crowning of our 52nd monarchs of the Imperial Court of Sacramento.
Mm,
So that's going to be a weekend long of festivities. They have an out of town show the night before. They have coronation on that Saturday, and then a victory brunch that I'm setting up on Sunday. And it's also one of my anniversaries, so I'll be performing there too.
anniversary in
As when I reigned, one of my times that I reigned as Empress.
oh. Is that what you call it, reigning? It's not like a title or anything?
It is a title that I was elected by.
Uh-huh.
And so, and then every year we celebrate the outcome, the monarchs that are reigning,
Uh-huh.
and they have a step down. And we hope that we have candidates that are qualifying, and the community will come out and vote. And then that night, we find out who or if anybody is our elected.
Yeah.
And then we celebrate all of our anniversaries, past title holders. And then we've taken over more territory as Sacramento with the Imperial Court. So we now have taking back over Stockton, Chico, and Reading is all of our territory.
What do you mean take over? It sounds like a gang, like
Yeah, well, back in
West
the day,
Side
we gave
Story.
them away, and we had people that wanted to take those territories that lived there and do something with it. And they started having coronations and stuff like that, and they had elected officials that raised money for their little city.
Hmm.
And over the years, it's just kind of fallen apart. And so they haven't done anything for a few years. So a couple years ago, Sacramento decided we're going to send them a letter, and if they're up for it, we'll take the territory back. And so we still have contacts up there, and then at Coronation, they're more than welcome to come down and join the gala with us and represent everything like that they've done.
Yeah.
And so we'll be honoring their anniversaries as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you in the hot seat real quick
Yeah, so
because
it's
I'm
kind
not
of
sure.
fun, it gets a little chaotic. Um, our ball coordinator is doing an awesome job with it. She's picking up a whole lot of things. We're always looking for new volunteers that want to help. So if anybody's interested, then go to the website of the Imperial Court of Sacramento,
Mhm.
and there's links on there and all that stuff to get involved and where to go and all that.
Okay,
And
so
so it's a lot of fun.
let me see if you. I'm gonna quiz you for the Imperial Court is what it's called, right?
Hmm.
Does it have any fundraising or any beneficiary to it, or is it just kind of?
They they host events. They can do any kind of show as far as a bake sale, a car wash.
But I mean, do they have like a specific purpose or goal, or what? Why was it created?
Usually the monarchs that step up, they pick a couple of charities that they want to focus on.
Hmm.
And I think this year's charities were the some homeless shelters, and Mustard Seed School, I think, is one of them. So they'll raise money, and then at coronation, they will give out like a charity disbursement of money to the different organizations that they had chosen for their year.
Mm,
I don't know exactly all of them, but I think there's like probably four of them that they've chosen. There might be more, there might be less,
yeah.
but every year, whoever steps up, they announce, okay, these are our charities, these are our goals.
So, but how long? So 54 years. That's 54. You're celebrating the anniversary. 54 years. Is that what
Hmm.
that means?
Yeah,
Okay.
this would be well. This title would be my 10-year anniversary
Since you've had a
as
reigning whatever.
I've held the title of Empress 4 times, so this is my third time. One of my third times. I
What?
know I've lost all my numbers. And then next year, well, when they crown the new monarchs, it starts my 30 year when I did the male title, and that title was called an emperor. And so think I'm the second one in Sacramento history that's held both titles, male and female. And so there's only been a few
So confusing.
that have just done male and some just done female.
Hmm.
And I've done both. And so, but with the ducal house, which is another elected title, and the imperial court, so there's only two of us that have done all of those.
Uh
And so it's a lot of things on the plate.
huh. So other than that, then what else is on the plate?
Oh, what else we have? And then oh, anybody that likes to play golf, we are doing a charity golf tournament. It's for the Sunburst Project,
Hmm.
and it's called Drag Your Balls.
Oh, we do that every year. Yeah, they do
Yes,
that.
this would be I think this is the third or fourth year, and it's at the Hagen Oaks Golf Course.
Which is in like Davis, right,
Yeah,
or somewhere close to there.
something like that. No, and it's in, yeah, it's off of Sacramento and off of Fulton Boulevard, Fulton Avenue. And so, but that's called Drag Your Balls. And they had some drag queens are gonna come out there. We're gonna be out on the greens, and we're gonna if your balls are dirty, we'll charge you $5 and we'll wash your balls.
Wash your balls.
Your golf balls. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's
Mhm.
golf balls. And then we'll do that for charity, and then we'll give a drag show after that. And
Nice.
they'll have a little lunch and some auction items,
Yeah.
and all the queens that are out there, they'll get out there and they'll twirl and raise some more money.
And another thing that's coming up that it's not drag related, but I think after Pride or during Pride is the front runners. Have you seen that?
Oh,
They're
I haven't seen that one.
sponsoring I think a 5 or 10K run this year. So if you look up online in social media, there's the front runners 10K 5K thing, and
Oh,
I
okay.
think if I understand it, I might be wrong, but I think we're going to go over the bridge over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like going over a bridge.
I like going under them. So
Oh,
it's coming up on Pride, which is in June. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'll get more details because
okay, awesome. That sounds good. And then also, April 27th is a Sunday. They haven't put the flyer out yet, but I will be entertaining at Roscoe's for a drag brunch.
we're doing another one.
Yeah, they have one every Sunday
Oh,
at
Roscoe's.
Roscoe's. Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking. Okay, so you're gonna do.
I'll be entertaining there.
You're cheating on us.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just
For
a
us.
brunch. It's a brunch. It's not bingo. It's just brunch.
Oh, I thought you said bingo
Oh
brunch.
no,
Okay,
it's
no.
just a brunch. I'll be lip syncing. We've got some girls there. It's going to be doing a little show and everything,
Oh, who?
and so it's going
Who?
to be kind of interesting.
Who are the other girls?
I don't know all the cast yet. They haven't officially announced them.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that RuPaul's thing, it's all secretive until the
Sure.
last minute they all show up.
Or they just say, "Hey, I'll pay you $100 when you come." And you're like, "Okay," and you
Oh
don't
yeah,
just
yeah,
don't give a
that's
shit about
basically
anybody
yeah.
else. Yeah, that's
But
really
I
the
think
truth.
they only have, was it 3? I want to say they only have like about 5 girls.
Hmm.
And then they do two numbers each for the first set, and then the second act will be at like at 2 o'clock, I think, and we'll do our numbers all over again.
Jeez, that's a long brunch.
Yep.
Hmm.
So it'll be 4 songs in one day.
Well,
So
I've
that's a
never done
lot.
the brunch there, but I think I've eaten there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, come check us out.
And that's next Sunday, or
No, it's April 27th.
oh,
We got about a month away.
but do they do it every
They do
weekend?
they do brunch every Sunday.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
just happen to be on the.
I just happen
Okay,
to be asked to do it.
nice.
And so they don't ask this old lady to come out too often. So maybe once every couple of years.
Uh-huh.
And so I'll see if I can twirl.
Or a backflip or
Oh,
death
I don't
drop.
know. If they want a death drop and all that, if I do, have a
It'll
little
be a death
funeral
drop.
after. Oh
Yeah,
no!
it'll be a
If I do a
literal
death
death
drop,
drop.
they're gonna have to be carrying me out on a stretcher.
Oh yeah,
And so that's about the only drop we're gonna do.
it's a literal.
I don't want to
death
blow
drop.
any hips out.
I
But
forget what we were talking about. We're talking about things coming up, right?
yeah, it's upcoming events. Let's see. And then also May 1st, getting into May already. May 1st is our other big bingo show,
That's a big day of
and
giving,
which
right?
is the big day of giving.
Yeah.
And it's a big fundraiser. A lot of organizations have the big day of giving, and that's where they go out and they raise a lot of money. And ours happens to be bingo.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that. That's going to be a lot of fun. You'll see a lot of the members, of our group. We're going to be in drag.
Mm.
Some of them the first time. Some of them they've done it before, and so that's going to be kind of fun.
I think our cameraman is gonna put
Yes,
on the
he's done share
breastplate.
before.
Well, he's gonna put his breastplate on this year. So
Yes, yeah. But you said you wanted to do a drag too, but you just don't want to
With their-
shave your beard.
No, I'll look like, what is that, Kiss with the black or white makeup and then the black eyes.
Okay,
I'll do that.
but that's the new thing now, bearded ladies.
We talked kind
Yeah,
of
we
about
talked
this.
about
That kind
that
of
in the
drives you
first
crazy,
episode.
doesn't it?
Yeah, the bearded lady thing. I just can't get into that yet.
Does
but
it remind
that's-
you of like a circus or something, like the bearded woman, or why
I
does
don't
it?
know what it is.
Yeah.
But too much glitter. That's a lot
Good-
of
well,
glitter to get out.
In their beard, yeah, I saw that. It's like kind of a distraction, I think,
Yeah.
is for the beard.
I mean, some of them are beautiful. I have some friends that are the bearded ladies and all that, and they're beautiful. I just don't know how to get all that glitter out.
Well, the sisters, a lot of them are
The
bearded too.
sisters
So
do
they,
it, yeah.
Mhm.
And so I gotta get used to all that stuff. I'm old school, so it's hard for me to get into that.
Yeah, the new school.
Understanding that.
Get
Let's
past
see, I
harvest.
think I have one more item
Goal.
on our thing. For May 17th, again, we're in May, you can catch me emceeing Placer County Pride.
Oh, that is in May, right?
Yeah, it's
Pride.
May 17th. It's a Saturday, I believe.
So Placer's in May, Sacramento's in June. Isn't Davis? Davis is like in
Davis is
April
the
or something.
week before Sacramento Pride.
Oh, so it's in June
Yeah,
also.
so it's back-to-back Pride in June.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know they're back-to-back. I don't know if it's before or after. I think it's right before Sacramento Pride.
Yeah. Are you
And
gonna
that was
do?
a fun one.
Are you gonna do that? Are you just gonna
They
show up?
haven't
Or anything?
asked me, but I usually show up.
Mhm.
We talked about taking our podcast on the road.
Mhm.
So maybe, we just might pop in and kind of just walk around and ask people questions and
Oh my god.
stuff like
That
that
we
and get a
could
little bit more exposure.
Get some backpacks.
Yeah. You know, give them a little question and answer.
Q&A.
Yeah. So I think that'd be kind of fun to do.
Ask a drag queen anything.
Yes. I don't know that some I might ask too much personal questions.
No, we can edit it out.
That's
It
true.
might be good.
I might have to show them how
Get
to,
to know you better.
might have to
Show
show them how
them.
to tuck, or something like that.
Oh,
That would be kind of fun.
how do you tuck?
Yeah.
Do you tuck?
Live demonstrations.
Do you tuck?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But we don't want to get into that. So
Maybe
I
not.
think we did already on the first episode.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about
So
it
I hope everybody's been following along on our podcast. And,
since the first episode.
last month, was it last month?
Yes.
Yeah, last month we did instead of video, we did no video, but we did an audio,
Mhm.
what it was like to date a drag queen. We ate a little chocolates the way we're talking. So it was probably a lot of
Unfortunately, Dewey
chewing
has
in the
no-
background.
Dewey has no dating history.
But yeah, the podcast we're trying to do,
Yeah.
we're experimenting with it. Some people might find it interesting, some people may not. But we try to have fun with it.
Yeah, I'm having fun. It's fun because you can't hear everything that I say, so sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I need to watch more podcasts to find out what I'm supposed to do.
Well, that too. Yeah, absolutely. Have you listened to a podcast?
No.
Do me.
I know. I need to.
Yeah.
I never have time. I work all day and I come home. I go right to bed.
What are you talking about? You just put your earpods in at work, turn on a podcast, and I prefer true crime. Those are the
my
best.
earpods are my hearing aids. So.
But you said this, and I don't know if it's joking. Are they Bluetooth? Can you play stuff?
Everything on my phone goes right to my hearing aids.
So you can play music in your hair?
Yeah, but in the kitchen it's a little hard too.
Well, I'm just interested in general. That seems pretty.
I drowned out my
awesome.
boss. I don't want to talk to him anyways.
Well, there you go. Put on some music. Put on a podcast.
Yes, I'm gonna try it.
Well, you did turn your phone off.
That's my New Year's resolution.
To listen to a podcast. Well, we're into June and you still haven't.
I know. But New Year's resolution: lose weight, listen to podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
And maybe date. Not that I know what that is, but
Well,
maybe.
that was last month's episode. But do you have anybody in mind?
I'm still searching.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm looking for a new husband every month.
Yeah. We'll
Or
do a
something.
little contest online where whoever wins gets to go on a date with DoMe.
Oh, that would be fun.
Take you to.
Maybe we should
You
do
have
a
to do it in
dating
drag
game.
though.
Do the dating game. Remember that old 70s show called The Dating Game? Oh, you're too young to remember that.
No, but I do remember those. Yeah, because I think they made some spin-offs later. But was that the one where they stood and there was the 3 people and they went on a date with each one? Was that the dating game?
I think they had one like that. This one here, they had the one person, male or female, and then they got to talk to 3 people that they don't know what they look like and ask them questions.
Oh, so that's like the Snatch game.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And so we could try that. That would be kind of fun.
Or we should just do Love is Blind with you.
I know. I'd have to do it out of drag. I might have better luck.
No.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what Love is Blind is? Have you ever seen it on Netflix?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they don't even see you.
Yeah.
Until
So it'd be kind of fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can arrange that at the bar sometime.
That would actually be kind of fun.
Yes. We'll bring the camera crew with us. Even though he's married, he might like to look.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
He just likes to record.
that's true. He likes to record things. There's nothing
And
wrong
be
with
bossy.
that.
Jesus.
Okay. Also, we want to let everybody know to follow along on our YouTube video. It's called What Does.
Mm-hmm.
And then follow along. Let us know. I think you can give our feedback on that too, can't you?
We turned the comments off. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Coffee talk.
Yeah. They can put comments, but as a suggestion on your Facebook, maybe ask what kind of topics. Other than, well, I think somebody did ask about a topic, right?
Yeah, they did. Somebody sent me some message. We're going to kind of review that and kind of come how we're going to address that one.
Oh, okay.
And so it gives us an idea to what we can do next month.
Yeah.
So we want to encourage people, if you have questions, you want to
Or not
ask us anything,
topics, political,
Yeah,
LGBT. I mean,
we're trying to discuss a lot of things. We just don't get in a lot of detail because we don't want to
we're still finding
offend
our
anybody.
fit. Yeah.
Everybody has their own political, religion, and all that stuff. So we try not to
Basically
get
their
too
own
into
opinion.
that.
Yeah, basically everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only religious I get is I go to confession every Sunday on my knees.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the rumor anyways.
Right. Well, that's your coffee group, right?
Yes, I have coffee dates on the weekends. We go walk in the park.
In the bushes.
We have our little
back to the
sippy cup
bathroom.
and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, do we have anything else to talk about before we wrap it up? I know
Oh, I
we were
think
kind of
we're
all over the
good.
place.
I think that's about it. We want people to follow us and tell us what you
And
like.
watch us grow
Yes.
and continue to improve. So
So,
the more funds we get, if anybody wants, the more we can invest.
yes. Yes, we're on a beer budget here, so yes.
Dimmy needs more wigs and we need more microphone stands. So
Yes, more background. It's a little
that
five
looks good
dollar
though.
budget here.
Well, I mean, it is a drag show. So I mean, you did what you
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I want to thank you for joining me again.
Of course. It's
And let's
always a
thank our little
pleasure.
cameraman that he keeps unzipping his fly over there. Oh, he made
That
you
doesn't
look
keep
this
checking.
time.
I know. You made him self conscious, and I was like, what? Maybe he's just playing with it. Who knows?
Yes. This podcast was available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube at whatdomedoes. And I have to look at the notes. And check us out on our Instagram at whatdomedoes1. Or you can email us with some questions at whatdomedoes@gmail.com. And follow us on YouTube at whatdomedoes. Okay, I think that's about all we have today.
Yeah,
So
sounds
we're going
good.
to
We'll see
wrap
you
it
next
up
time.
and we'll see
Take that
everybody.
makeup off.
Okay, we'll see y'all next month.
Bye.
Bye.